Hello, everyone, and welcome back to EPHQ, where learning English is easy, fun, and sometimes a little silly. I'm Olivia, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your morning commute, relaxing at home, or squeezing in some learning time during your lunch break, you're in exactly the right place to level up your English skills.
Hi, Olivia. Hi, listeners. I'm John. And I'm so excited today because we have something really special and super powerful to talk about. Like, genuinely, I've been looking forward to this episode all week because this topic changed everything for me when I was learning languages. It's one of those things that sounds simple but has massive impact.
I love special. What is it? You've got me all curious now, John. I can tell by your energy that this is going to be good.
We're diving into listening. Why listening is the secret weapon for learning English naturally and confidently. And when I say secret weapon, I really mean it. This is the thing that separates learners who struggle for years from learners who suddenly click and start flowing in conversations.
Ah, yes. Most learners focus only on grammar and memorizing words. They spend hours with textbooks, flashcards, vocabulary apps. And don't get me wrong, those things have their place. But listening, really hearing English, trains your brain faster than anything else. It's like a shortcut that most people completely overlook.
Exactly. Your brain starts thinking in English before your mouth is ready. And that's where fluency begins. Think about it. Babies don't start with grammar books. They listen for months and months before they ever speak a single word. There's a reason nature designed learning that way.
Before we go any further, a tiny favor. Hit like, subscribe to EPHQ, and share this episode with your friends who want to improve English. You'll help us make more fun episodes for you. Seriously. Every like and share means the world to us and helps other learners discover this community.
And don't forget to grab your headphones. This episode will have mini exercises, short role plays, and some playful challenges for your ears. Trust me, you'll want to participate. We've designed this episode to be interactive, so get ready to pause, repeat, and maybe even talk to yourself a little. Don't worry, we won't judge. Olivia, I see learners all the time memorizing grammar and vocabulary, but then freezing in conversations. It happens constantly. They know the rules perfectly on paper. They can ace written tests. They can conjugate verbs in their sleep. But the moment a real person speaks to them, complete freeze. It's heartbreaking because they've put in so much effort.
Yep. I remember my first trip to London. I knew all the words, but when I tried speaking, my mouth froze. Like, literally. I stood there in a coffee shop. The barista was waiting, people were behind me in line, and my brain just went completely blank. I felt so embarrassed, even though I had studied for years.
Oh, classic. The brain knows the words, but your ears haven't trained it yet. It's like having a library full of books, but not knowing how to read them out loud. The information is there, stored away nicely, but the connection between hearing and responding hasn't been built yet.
Exactly. But after listening to short English podcasts every day, my brain started predicting phrases naturally. I didn't have to memorize anything. It just happened on its own almost. Suddenly, I could hear a sentence start, and my brain would already know where it was going. That feeling was incredible, like finally unlocking a door I'd been pushing against for years.
Close your eyes for 30 seconds and just listen. Don't try to translate. Don't analyze. Don't stress about catching every word. Focus on tone, rhythm, and pauses. Feel the music of the language instead of dissecting it.
Pick a 1-minute English clip. Just 1 minute. Nothing overwhelming. Listen once all the way through. Then repeat aloud every sentence, trying to match tone, pauses, and speed. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try to capture the feeling of how the speaker sounds. You might feel silly at first, but that's totally normal.
Even repeating 1 or 2 words is enough for your brain to notice patterns. You don't need to catch everything. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about repetition and exposure. Every little bit adds up over time. Think of it like drops of water filling a bucket. 1 drop seems useless, but thousands of drops? That's a full bucket.
This is how learners move from robotic English to natural, confident speech. You know that stiff textbook sound where every word is pronounced perfectly, but something feels off? That goes away when you listen. You start absorbing the natural flow, the casual contractions, the way native speakers actually talk in real life.
Olivia, tell me the difference between active and passive listening, because I think a lot of learners mix these up. They think they're practicing, but they're not really getting the full benefit. What's the real distinction here?
Passive is just hearing words, like music in the background. It's on, you're aware of it vaguely, but your brain isn't really engaged. You might catch a word here or there, but most of it just washes over you. Active is focusing, repeating, mimicking, noticing patterns. It's deliberate, it's intentional. Your brain is fully switched on and paying attention.
Ah, understanding. Listening to a podcast while cooking, passive. Unless you're paying attention, that is. Pausing, repeating phrases out loud, active. The key difference is engagement. Are you just letting sound exist around you, or are you actually interacting with what you hear? Both have value, but active listening is where the real transformation happens.
Pick a 30-second dialogue, something short and manageable. Repeat it exactly like the speaker, mimicking tone, speed, and pauses. Pay attention to which words they emphasize, where they breathe, how they connect sounds together. It might feel strange at first, like you're doing an impression, but that's exactly what helps your mouth learn the shapes of English.
One student only understood good morning and thank you. That's it. 2 basic phrases. And you know what? That's fine. He didn't beat himself up about it. He practiced these phrases for a week. Said them out loud, matched the intonation, got them perfect. Then he added more, slowly building confidence. Layer by layer, like building a house. Within a few months, he was having full conversations.
Active listening also means guessing the next line before it happens. This is one of my favorite techniques. Your brain predicts English naturally. It's like when you're watching a movie and you know what the character is about to say. That prediction ability, that's fluency developing right there. You're training your brain to anticipate patterns instead of waiting to react.
Listen to a short clip. Pause after each line. Try to say the next line out loud, like a mini conversation with yourself. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. The point is to engage your brain actively, to make it work, to force it to anticipate instead of just receive. This small habit builds enormous prediction skills over time.
Even if you get it wrong, your brain is training to think in English automatically. Wrong guesses are still valuable. Your brain learns what doesn't fit, which helps it understand what does fit. It's all part of the process. There are no wasted attempts when you're actively engaging.
Olivia, learners often speak word by word, which sounds robotic. You know what I mean? Every single word separate, like they're reading from a teleprompter in slow motion. It's technically correct, but it doesn't sound natural.
Yes, English has rhythm and flow. It's almost musical in a way. Native speakers speak in beats, not perfect grammar. Some words get swallowed, some get stretched, some disappear entirely. Going to becomes gonna. Want to becomes wanna. It's messy and beautiful.
Listen to I'm going to the supermarket tomorrow. Clear pronunciation. Now clap along to notice fast versus slow words. I'm going to supermarket tomorrow. You'll start to feel where the beats are. That's the rhythm of English. Once you feel it, you can start speaking it.
I had a student who said every word slowly and carefully, like he was walking on eggshells with each syllable. His grammar was perfect, but something felt off. He sounded like a dictionary reading itself out loud. After practicing rhythm for just 3 weeks, his English sounded natural. Same vocabulary, same grammar, completely different impact. People actually started understanding him better because he sounded human.
Shadowing, speak along with a 15-second clip, matching tone, speed, and pauses. This is one of the most powerful techniques out there. Your brain and mouth start syncing automatically. It's like learning a dance move by copying someone. At first, it feels awkward, maybe even impossible, but your body learns faster than you think.
Even if you feel silly, it's fun and effective. I remember shadowing TV shows in my apartment. My neighbors probably thought I was losing my mind, talking to myself, repeating phrases, matching accents. But you know what? It worked. And now I get to teach others the same technique.
Listening teaches vocabulary in context, not from boring lists. This is so important. When you memorize a word from a list, you know the definition. But do you know when to use it? Do you know how it sounds? Do you know what words usually come before it or after it? Context gives you all of that for free.
Instead of memorizing words, notice how native speakers actually use them. Pay attention to the phrases around them. What emotions are being expressed? Is it casual or formal? Is it positive or negative? All of that information comes naturally when you learn through listening.
Pick 3 new words from today's episode. Something short and manageable. Make your own sentence with each one. Say them out loud. Record yourself if you can. The goal is to take ownership of those words, to make them yours instead of just storing them in your memory.
One student learned absolutely, honestly, and just from listening. 3 simple filler words that native speakers use constantly. After a week of conscious practice, he used them naturally in conversations. His friends were shocked. They said he suddenly sounded so much more fluent. And really, his grammar hadn't changed at all. He just added these natural, human touches.
Little phrases like that make your English sound human, not robotic. They're like seasoning in cooking. The main ingredients matter, sure, but the seasoning is what makes it delicious. You know, I mean, honestly, basically, actually, these tiny words carry so much personality.
Listening shows how conversations flow. Greetings, questions, responses. It teaches you the unwritten rules of dialogue. How do people start conversations? How do they change topics? How do they show they're listening? You can't learn this from a textbook. You have to hear it in action.
Pause a dialogue, guess the next line, then check. It's like a game. You're training your prediction muscles. Over time, you'll get better and better at anticipating what comes next. And in real conversations, that skill helps you respond faster and more naturally. Let's try it right now.
Hi, John. How's your day going?
Good. Pretty productive, actually. I've been practicing my listening all morning.
That's great. Noticed the phrase I used? How's your day going? Instead of just, how are you?
Yes, that's natural English right there. It's casual, it's friendly, it's what real people actually say. And once you start noticing these patterns, you can't stop hearing them everywhere.
Real-life listening is fun and practical, not just textbook exercises. It connects you to culture, humor, personality. You learn how real people really talk, not how textbooks think people should talk. There's a big difference, trust me.
Let's review everything we covered today. Listening first leads to speaking later. Active listening is more powerful than passive. Rhythm and intonation matter just as much as words. Vocabulary comes naturally from listening in context. Conversation patterns become familiar through exposure. Daily listening habits compound over time. Real-life listening connects you to authentic English.
Don't worry about perfection. Perfect is the enemy of progress. Listen daily, stay curious, be patient with yourself. Your English improves naturally when you show up consistently. Every minute counts. Every effort matters.
Comment below, what's your favorite way to practice listening? Songs, podcasts, TV shows, movies, YouTube? We genuinely want to know. Your answer might inspire someone else in this community.
Subscribe to EPHQ, like this episode, and share it with friends who are on their English learning journey. Let's build this community together. The more we grow, the more content we can create for you.
Thank you so much for listening today. We appreciate every single one of you. Start your listening habit today, even just 5 minutes. Future you will be so grateful.
See you in the next EPHQ episode. Until then, keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing.
Happy listening and happy English learning.